Hey everyone, sorry it's been a while since I've done a vlog. I was with my parents for the weekend. If you guys didn't know, it's Labor Day. Yesterday was Labor Day weekend. So went ahead, hung out with my family, all that stuff. Got to see my girlfriend in a long time. In a long time, I mean like a week or two, which that's long for me. Sorry. Um, but my girlfriend actually went ahead and recommended me doing a vlog on classrooms in college, the difference between high school and college, and the 4 years, so senior, junior, sophomore, and freshman. So first off, the classrooms. I'm just going to address classrooms, but I'm also going to address um, how it's extremely different, not just in the classroom, but also in the studies. With the studies, in class, you don't really study that much inside the classroom. 85% of the time, you are either doing the work on your own, at home, on the computer, or even book work. The other 15%, I think that's it. Yep, 15% of it is just lectures. They're just telling you what you should have already read over or anything like that. If your college is different from that, please leave a comment. I'm honestly just going by UNLV's standards. But a good helpful tip: if your high school had a blocked schedule, that is honestly the best way to understand how college works, because at college, UNLV, their schedule is more like a block schedule rather than anything else. You have students here that are coming by twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, just for 2 hours. Which it's nuts because you could get so much more out of it, but there's always money involved. But with that, the classrooms, they here specifically, it's very isolated, like mainly all brick walls and all. They do have comfy chairs, like ones that you can like lean back in and all, but it's not really that open. Like I've rarely seen any classroom at UNLV that has a window. So like it's just crazy when it comes to like it's a very isolated room and very to yourself, but they want you guys to want to go ahead and express yourself in this enclosed room to see what you can do in the room, like meet friends, make friends, show what you're good at. Like college is here for you to have a better, not just have a better understanding of yourself, but also make sure you are preparing yourself for the right career that best suits you. Okay. Such as this one class that I have, it's COLA 100E. It's mainly a exploring major course. Sorry, I had to think of the word there. It's an exploring major course that basically goes through, it's trying to find the best thing for you. With that course, you get to like learn a bunch of new things. Like half of the stuff, like sure you might be going through like this big of a book, but it's honestly, this one in general. This is, I don't remember how much it was. It was, for me it was free, but the book, like, it's honestly a huge guide for COLA 100. But COLA 100 honestly just goes over your what interests do you have and anything that might help you in the future. But classrooms, one, they are very isolated and don't have any windows. Two, 80% of the work done is at home, and 15% of it is just going over a few things. 3 would be the fact that more than half of the time you're doing stuff on your own. The teacher's not really teaching. He or she might be like leading you, but college, it's all on your own. Now, flip it to high school. Now, high school, we have freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. I don't know if there's any other type that goes other than that way in the world, but I'm just going by Nevada standards and the U.S. standards, which is bad. But these 4 are still the same category. You still have your jocks, you still have your cheerleaders, you have your dance majors, you have all those things. But in all, you still just have the individual student, which in my English class, it's very interesting because I learned something about this one scholar, I want to call him. He went by the name of Osho, and he lived during Ronald Reagan's era. And he said, if you don't like doing something, stop immediately and do something else that you like. And which it really touched me on the fact that you can't really do that much in life besides sorry about that. Someone was calling me and it was very distracting. And it was some retard. Sorry, it's not the proper thing to say to someone about retard, but they were just calling because of just bullcrap. Let's just put it that way. But Osho, he said, blah 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 blah. You should do what you want and not what you have to, which that kind of defeats the purpose of actually learning to get somewhere. But he's right in some extent. But forget about that part. Juniors, seniors, sophomores, freshmen. That's not the order. Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. There, have that right. They're all the same here. The only difference between all 4 of them would be experience and how to study. Okay, not everyone here is the best at studying. I for one would be one to blame. I can't really study that much. If I'm learning with someone, then I might be able to study better. But there's not much of a difference between the 4 years, besides people wanting to do a lot more and whatnot. But another thing my girlfriend asked me to do was the difference between high school and college. So you have your teachers and you have your fellow classmates, you have your jocks, you have your little groups. In college, that gets flipped over big time because these guys aren't teachers. These guys don't even go by the name teacher at all. They honestly just prefer the name professor. You don't even need to remember their name. They just want you to call them professor. I just learned that today when I was talking to my teacher, not my teacher, my professor, Professor Schwartz. It's going to be easy remembering his name. But just half of the time, no, all the time, they will want you to call them professor, nothing else. Understand? With these guys, compared to regular high school teachers, they are there to help you, but you need to ask for the help. They aren't going to just give you all the information just in one hour. I don't know how long a class in high school was. That's kind of bad. I was just there a few months ago. But high school and college are very different ways of living. You can go ahead and learn all the basic stuff, but they do imply real world situations rather than just giving you the homework, figure out on yourself, and turn it in, and they'll just give you a grade. That doesn't work here at all. You would have to read the textbook. No. Sorry, rewind that. The teacher will give you the assignment. Like, I already have my entire semester of assignments just within the first day of school because they already had that all planned out. The only thing that I have to do, I don't really need to show up to class. I just need to look at the syllabi that are provided to me and just see what assignments I have to do. But that won't really give me a good grade. I'd have to show up. Like, I know you lazy people. You guys like to just like lay back, I don't know, smoke weed, whatever. You can't do that here. College, you're spending your own money for your own education. If you're gonna diss off your education, you're not worth being here. Okay. You know, the media really shows that college is, in a way, all party, all fun, and all. No suffering, no hardships, but that is dead wrong. There are going to be hardships. There are going to be fun times. There are going to be parties, but overall, your education comes first out of anything. Okay, and that's honestly hard for everyone here to actually get this stuff done when you're so distracted with frat parties or just block parties, which in a way that's good. You can go ahead and be social, but never forget that you have work to do. So the difference with high school, sure, you might be starting a job, going half schedules, whatnot. But with college, you do have half schedules if you choose. But it's not worth having a half schedule and not learning jack shit. Okay? Sorry for my language. But you're here to learn. You're here to actually make connections as well. Because you don't know 10, 20 years in the future, or even just 5 years in the future, that your best friend in college might end up being a company or might be the owner of a huge company. Let's just put it this way. My dad had a friend who went to college, and he worked on parts of the Transformers trilogy. Yeah, trilogy. And like, just, it's good to have those connections. Even just like meeting a new friend at college really gives you a strong turning point in your life, where you can make strong connections, you can make long-term friendships that would probably last forever, unless you piss them off or something. But people, you know what I'm saying? Just life is gonna be hard, and you want to be social when you have the opportunity to. But as of right now, just try to balance out social life and study life. If you work, try to balance that out too, because you don't want to lose your job. You do not want to lose your job while you're in college. Okay. Well, not unless you have like a better job with a better pay, but it's whatever. Okay. If you guys have any questions or recommendations for future videos, I'll try my best to make even better videos. But as of right now, I'm just going to be doing these vlogs. Nothing special yet, but I'll just keep on trying my best for you guys. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next video.